Guys, Automated Garage coming at you today. Out here cleaning up a mess in the garage this morning. Me and Lee made one heck of a mess. I'm going to show y'all what we did. We did a little deer hunting yesterday. Got me a buck. But we're going to bring y'all a video today on doing the easy way of doing glow plugs on a 6-liter. We were out here processing this deer till 12:30, almost 1 o'clock in the morning, me and Lee. Lee had the bright idea to put a bolt in the hand cranked meat grinder until he's using the impact to turn it and snap the bolt off on it. But hey, got to give him credit for coming up with an idea, I guess. Got us a little 8-point yesterday. Pretty nice brow tines. We gotta go drop all our trimmings and the body off down at the bottom, so let the coyotes have something to eat here in a little bit. And I gotta go get the head CWD tested, but we're gonna do the glow plugs on that 6-liter right there. Homer Skelton Ford in Millington, Tennessee hooked us up with the new harnesses and all of our new Motorcraft glow plugs. Don't ever put anything else other than Motorcraft glow plugs back in a 6-liter or 7.3, any of them. That truck's got 270,000 miles on it, and I'm willing to bet they're probably the original glow plugs. It's got one whole bank out. So if they've lasted that long and they were Motorcraft, put Motorcraft back in it. Don't cheap out, because you'll be doing it again. It's not the funnest thing to do. Not on a 7.3 either, since you got to take the valve covers off on a 7.3. But I'm going to show y'all my shortcut method. I don't know about a shortcut. It's easier once you get to it. It's so much easier to do them. You can do them real quick then. So I'm gonna finish cleaning the garage up, and we're gonna put some glow plugs in a 6-liter. Doing what he does best. You gonna help me or just sit there?
Depends.
All right, guys. This is what we're using today. The tools I'm gonna be using. I got a magnet. This little pry bar tool comes in handy, any kind of pry bar tool. Flathead screwdriver, 3/8 ratchet with the 1-inch extension, a pair of pliers, got an inch-pound torque wrench set to 168 inch-pounds. We got a, what we got here? 7/16 socket, 10mm socket, and a 5/16 socket. And this little wire here, believe it or not, is going to come in handy. So we're going to get started. We got to take this inner fender well out, but you have screws right here along the edge, and these are your 5/16 right here. These bigger ones, you got one there, you got one up here at the top, and then you got another one up here at the front. So we're going to take all that out, and you can easily get to all the glow plugs in. This is also an excellent time to clear out a whole bunch of mud that gets packed in here. Now you can see how easy we can get to all of our glow plugs. Right there, right back there, right there. You take a screwdriver and kind of wiggle around on these here. Just a little bit, and break them loose just a touch. And then take your little WD-40. Focus, come on. And spray around them. It'll help lubricate that O-ring up to where we'll be able to get them out easier. And so now you're going to follow your harness up here. You're going to unplug your harness right there. It's the yellow, red, white, and blue wire. It's got the red slide connector lock, and we're going to undo that. So here's where we use our piece of wire. You go around, there's a little collar right here, a little bit of a lip. Wrap your wire on there real tight, and then you take your pliers. You're going to grab a hold and pull up. Like that. And pull them off. And then what that does is, sometimes, here I'll show y'all real quick. What you're doing is you're catching right underneath this lip with that wire. The lip right there. And sometimes they will break like this one did and get stuck in the cylinder head. But what you do is this. Just run you a screw down in it. And that pry tool I showed y'all with the opening in it, you'll stick it right on that, get you a good edge to pry from and pull it out. So it's not the end of the world. And that WD-40 is helping lube this up just a little bit to help it slide out. Because I think it's been through a bunch of heat cycles. It's dry around this O-ring for the most part. There is oil on this side, but it's going to be dry up here and stuck in the head good. Alright guys, we got the harness off. And this is a little bit better shot since the wire's still on it, showing you. You just wrap it around that collar right there and pull up. And actually the passenger side is easier than the driver's side. For one, you don't have all this wire and harness stuff. And two, you don't have the dipstick tube right there. And then the other tube that comes here to your exhaust manifold, which is right in the way of this one for prying out. But we got it all out. So now we're going to pull the glow plugs out. So you're just going to, I got them all cracked loose. And you're just going to back them out. And once you got them loose, you take your magnet, you reach up there, and grab your glow plug. And there you got a glow plug. And it's going to have some oil on it, because there is a little bit of oil right there in that edge of the rocker box. It's just going to run down a little bit. It's not much. It's not going to hydrolock it or nothing. You're just going to have a little bit of oil. Take your new glow plug. You go right in the hole. I like to make sure I'm in the slot for the glow plug. I don't think you could get it anywhere else, but get down there, feel like it's seated in the threads. Get your 10mm socket. And make sure you hand thread it in. Don't just run this in with a wrench. Get it all the way snug with your hand so it's threaded right. I've never cross threaded one. I'm not saying you can't. Alright. And you torque it down. You torque it down. 14 foot-pounds, 168 inch-pounds. Get it to turn right in here. And then we put our harness on. Once again, buy the Ford harness. Go buy it, it's worth the money. Don't buy the cheap one. It's gonna be junk. Buy it from Ford. There is a harness for the passenger side and the driver's side. There's not much difference. It has to do with where these are laid out in relation to how far the plug is. They're basically the same. You maybe could get away if you put them on the wrong side, but it's laid out right. So just compare your old harness to the new one. So you're not going to feel a real defined pop when you push it down, but it should look like that if you can see it. Just have just a little bit of the fat collar sticking up, like maybe a 1/16 of an inch. So kind of take note with your old one how far it's pushed down in the cylinder, and then you'll know you got it all the way down in there. Just make sure they're seated, because that is a seal for oil, and you are making sure you got it pushed on the glow plug good. Alright, we got our new harness completely in. You plug it up and make sure it snaps, and make sure you push the red lock back in, and we're all good here. I'm going to reinstall our inner fender, put all our bolts back in, throw the tire back on, and we'll be good to go on this one. guys. I hope the 6-liter video helped y'all out on showing you how to change some glow plugs on a 6-liter, 03 to 04 6-liter that is. They changed in 05. But that's the method I use. Hopefully it'll help you out. Please like, subscribe, comment. Check us out at Facebook. Check us out at automedicgarage.com. We're almost at that 100 subscriber mark, which we're going to give away one of those Automedic Garage trucker hats to one of the first 100 subscribers. So y'all check us out. Please subscribe. Keep looking for more videos. We got more coming. We got more coming on the 6.4, more coming on the shop truck, the 66 F100. And we try to keep y'all some content coming for you. So it's Automedic Garage signing out. We'll holler at y'all later.